Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my slightly delayed May 2022 favourites. I do apologise, I've been very busy. I've had a relative over from abroad and I went to Venice because we are pretty much halfway through the year now, and I have so far kept to my promise to myself of travelling everywhere and anywhere that we weren't able to do for the past 2 years. So far I've done Egypt, I've done Venice. Next, we've got somewhere else coming up, but for now, let me share with you guys what I've been loving in terms of makeup and skincare over the past month, or last month that is. I am still absolutely in love with the Zara Limitless Soft Matte Foundation. The reason why I've got two shades is because I mixed these two to create my own perfect shade. So I've got the shade W916 and I mix it with W923. I have got a review of this that I've already done for you guys, so feel free to check it out. Full coverage. Covers up every single imperfection, looks lovely and matte on the face, but naturally matte, not unnaturally matte. Doesn't move, lasts all day long as I set it with setting spray, and I cannot fault this at all. It is an excellent full coverage foundation. I'm absolutely loving this and have been loving it ever since it came out. This shouldn't be a surprise, it was missing from last month's video, but here it is again. It is the Maybelline SuperStay Active Wear 30-hour foundation. My shade is 36 Warm Sun. I took this to Venice with me because I know that it doesn't move in high heat. It was 29 to 30 degrees while I was out there. Super hot. I obviously was out pretty much all day into the evening. I did not have to worry about touching up my makeup. I didn't have to worry about it sliding off of my face. I didn't have to worry about it not covering imperfections. I did get quite a few mosquito bites when I was out there because I've apparently got sweet blood. Is that even a thing? But I got bitten a lot, so it helpfully covered up a lot of the bites that I had on my face. It couldn't have bit me on my leg. It had to be on my visible face. But either way, this is still a holy grail foundation of mine and I absolutely love it. Two concealers to share with you guys. The first one is the one that I took with me, which is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. My shade is in 50WY, so that means warm yellow, because that is the kind of undertones that I've got. It held up perfectly well throughout the high heat. Nice full coverage foundation. It gives it's not as full coverage as, for example, the other one I'm going to share with you guys, but it's full coverage enough. I'd call it medium to full coverage, but it does the job. Color corrects, brightens the under eye area, doesn't move, doesn't crack throughout the day, and it's an excellent concealer. Great for traveling because it's really small, and that's the reason I took it with me. The other concealer, which shouldn't be a surprise because I share it with you pretty much every other month, it is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. My shade is Golden Beige. It's what I'm using right now under my eyes. This is about to finish, you guys, and then I'm going to move on to the new one. You guys told me that the formula has changed, so I'm going to be quite sad about that if it has changed to the point where you guys were unhappy about it. But for now, this one that I've got, which is the original one, full coverage, creamy, doesn't move, doesn't crack, doesn't flake, doesn't look aged. It does the job that it needs to do and I love it. Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. My shade is in Honey. My Huda Beauty one finished recently, so I decided to just try something different. I have tried this in the past. Huda Beauty one is still my favourite, not gonna lie. Now, this Honey shade is a little bit deep for me because my skin colour has changed over the past 2 to 3 years because of the acids that I use and the sunscreen that I use. So this one still runs a little bit warm for me, but it's still good enough to set my under eye area as well as tidying up the contours of my face. It's finely milled, keeps my concealer in place under my eyes, doesn't stop it from moving. All in all, it's a pretty good setting powder. Next up is a relatively new purchase for me, as in I got it a couple of weeks ago. It's not a new product, but it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. So I've never used this before. It's a pressed powder. This is for normal to oily skin. My shade is in 220 Natural Beige. It's okay. My Charlotte Tilbury one finished, well, it broke, and I needed something quick and affordable, and Boots were doing 3 for 2 and I needed an eyebrow pencil, so I thought I would chuck this in and see how it is. It's not bad. The color is okay. It just about works for me. In terms of the coverage, is very so packed in that it's difficult to get off onto the brush, but once I apply it to my face, it doesn't necessarily give that same airbrushed effect that the Charlotte Tilbury one does, but it's okay. Enough for me to have liked it pretty much for the entire month of May. I have been using it every other day in between the Charlotte Tilbury one, So this one is a favorite, but it's not as good as other products, if that makes sense. So I might stick to my Charlotte Tilbury one, but I'll continue to use this until it finishes. Another Maybelline product, obviously I was talking about this one right here, which is the Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. My shade is in medium brown. It's what I have been using for at least a year now to do my eyebrows. The reason why I get the shade medium brown is because my hair is actually dark red. If I was to get my natural eyebrow color, it would just be a bit too harsh on my face. I like the fact that it's got a very slim nib, so it means that when I do get my eyebrows done, they are overgrown at the moment, so they're looking a bit shabby, but I only really need to tidy them up. And then it's got a nice spoolie on the end, so it's a very affordable pencil and still great quality, which I love about this, and that's why I continuously buy another one and another one. Some blushes to share with you guys. This one I've been using so much. It's not even a new purchase. I bought this years ago, probably when it first came out. It is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Radiant Magenta. Now I've been going for a lot of kind of deep toned lipstick kind of looks, or I have had a very vibrant kind of lipstick, and I wanted a blush that would kind of go with that, but it's got great quality and kind of has light reflecting properties, which is what these have. They're not shimmery by any means. I've got textured skin. I can't use shimmery. Well, I can, but it just doesn't look nice on me. So using something like this is great. It really gives a nice airbrushed flawless kind of effect to the skin while it packs a massive amount of pigment. So this is great, especially for my deeper skin tone people out there. You would love a color such as this because it's such a vibrant magenta shade, but it's still very wearable. Another blush, and I'm not even sure if this is still available, and I apologize if some of the things I show are limited edition. It's like they go out of stock and then they just never show up ever again, and this, I don't understand it. So this is the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush in the shade Obsessed. This is the perfect baby blue toned pink that works for my medium skin tone without making me look ashy. If you've got deeper skin tone than me, this will make you look ashy. I can just about get away with it. I love the baby pink look that it gives, the very fresh, youthful kind of look it gives to the cheeks. When I'm again going for a very vibrant lip, I don't want a powerful blush necessarily, so this one has a really nice kind of soft summery look to it, and the quality is obviously excellent. Got two eyeshadow palettes. Again, are these even still available? The Huda Beauty Neon Orange palette and the Huda Beauty Gold palette, which came out with Cult Beauty. So I took this to Venice with me because basically it's got 100 different types of gold, and I was wearing colors that would go, I was wearing white most of the time, so gold kind of goes very nicely with white, and then a very powerful red lip. So I've been loving this. The quality is obviously excellent and it's easy to travel with, and the same goes for this one right here, which is the neon orange one. I actually use these quite a lot in summer. If you follow me on Instagram and places like that, you will see that I do use these palettes quite a lot. Just because I bought them a year or 2 years or 3 years ago doesn't mean that they go in the bin and that I buy something new all the time. I like to reuse things until they're finished. I'm actually using this on my eyes today. The quality is excellent. The colors are vibrant. The shimmery glittery shades just give that amazing pop of color. This bright orange shade is what I'm wearing on my eyelid right now, and I just absolutely love it. Some highlighters to share with you guys. The first one is this new one right here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is from the Pillow Talk collection. This is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow Beautifying All Over Glow Highlighter. Why can't they just call it highlighter? So this is in the shade Romance Light. This one is geared more towards medium and lighter skin tones. This works beautifully on the skin. There's no glitter to it. It gives a really nice foiled effect to the skin. The quality is excellent, lasts all day, melds into the skin and looks stunning. I've been using this on my cheekbones as well as on my brow bone, especially when I'm wearing more pinky, purpley kind of colors on my face. When I've been wearing more golden kind of colors, and forgive me because this is actually kind of broken and about to finish, this is the Jouer Skinny Dip Powder Highlighter. This was actually the shade that made Jouer very, very famous. You can see its hip pan here, and a lot of the powder has fallen out because it is a very delicate product. It is very cream-like in terms of its texture, and a little bit goes a really, really long way. Look at that. Look at that. That's how powerful it is just from touching it a tiny little bit. It is the most perfect kind of gold for all skin tones, and it looks absolutely stunning. Lasts on the face all day. You can apply it to your eyelids as well. I love it. Some lipsticks for you guys. Again, should be absolutely no surprise. The Maybelline SuperStay Vinyl Inks Love them, you guys. Wear them almost every single day. But the two colors that I've definitely worn the most is this one right here called Royal, which is like a very deep blood red sort of shade. Looks amazing on all skin tones. And this one called Unrivaled, which is like a deep berry toned kind of magenta shade. Absolutely gorgeous. The quality is excellent. Lasts upwards of 12 hours. Nice beautiful glossy lips, minimal transfer, and I just love them. One more lipstick that I've got is again from Zara. Their liquid lipstick range is absolutely excellent. I would highly recommend checking it out if you ever get the chance. This is in the shade Noble, so they're called the Ulti Matte liquid lipsticks. Great quality, not sticky, they dry nicely, they don't crack, they don't flake. They fade after about 8 to 9 hours, but just around the edges, and you can just reapply it and touch it up, and looks excellent on the lips. Two setting sprays that have been saving my life recently. The first one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which is definitely my favorite. Then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I took this to Venice with me because it's quite small. It is heavily fragranced, which I don't like so much. However, it did the job, what I needed it to do while I was in somewhere which was very, very hot. This is the one that I generally tend to use every single day. I'm using it on my face right now. It's about 25 degrees in London. I'm sitting in a very enclosed hot space with lights on me, so I need something that will keep my makeup in place without it fading, cracking, melting or anything like that, and that's where this comes in. This one is very, very good as well, don't get me wrong. This one is just my favorite because this one just has that very heady scent to it. Let's move on to skincare now. My favorite skincare item, I do have to say, of the past couple of weeks is this brand new product by the brand Good Molecules. This is their Discoloration Correcting Body Treatment. Now, they sent this to me as a new release because I am a Good Molecules affiliate. I do have the Discoloration Serum, which I've told you guys is amazing. So when they said they were coming out with a body treatment, I was like, wow, because so often we get these teeny tiny little bottles of stuff which are great for our face, but we want to be able to use it on our body as well. So this is formulated with cetyl tranexamate mesylate to target discoloration and promote an even skin tone. So basically it's a lotion form of the serum. I like the fact that it's in a 120 ml bottle, which means it will take a really long time to get through. Now, I've got a couple of scars on my body that I'm trying to fade. So far, this has successfully, I don't know if you can see here, let me move my bra. I had a couple of mosquito bites there and I had a spot that had left a scar. It has faded them significantly. And that is from using this once a day, every morning when I come out of the shower. This is amazing. I highly recommend this to you guys that have got discoloration on parts of your bodies, scars. Now, the ones that I've got in other places are much deeper scars. One's from a spider bite that I got in Egypt, and another one is from a massive blister that I got as well. So whether or not these will work long term on those, it remains to be seen. But for now, these surface ones that I've got from bites, scars, spots, that sort of thing, this really does work well in making sure that once the spot is gone, it hasn't left a scar or a mark there afterwards. Highly recommend looking into this. Good Molecules is an excellent brand. Next up, we've got a cleanser. This one right here, which I've shared with you guys in the past, this is the COSRX Cica Creamy Foam Cleanser. This obviously contains Cica or Centella Asiatica extract. My skin has not been too happy recently, you guys. Again, because I've been abroad, I've been in heat, mosquitoes, that sort of thing. So I've really been using products that are there to soothe and calm my skin. I've also been using a lot of vitamin C recently, which helps with hyperpigmentation and dark spots to combat the marks that are left behind from whatever it may be, from the mosquito bites I've got on the side of my head. I've been using those sort of things. So this really helps to soothe and calm down my skin before I move in with other products. Talking of Centella, this one I think I've shared with you guys a couple of times, actually half finished. This is from the brand Esfolio. This is the Cica Centella Calming Serum. This is a soothing ampule that contains Centella Asiatica extract that can effectively soothe and reveal smooth skin. This contains a large amount of Centella Asiatica extract. I've been using this every morning for quite some time now. That's why you can see that half of it is actually finished. It doesn't take long to sink into the skin because it is very liquidy and very watery, but I like that refreshing feeling that it gives, and it's really been helping my skin calm down, calm itself down, to get rid of inflammation, that sort of thing. Because again, I've been in very high heat, my face goes very red, the sun affects me quite badly as well. I've got a rash on my hand because I'm actually allergic to the sun. Didn't know that. I was fine a couple of years ago, but it comes with age, and I've been loving using this not just on my face but on various parts of my body as well. Another serum that I've been loving, and I took this to Venice with me, and it's actually half finished. I've shared this with you guys in the past before. It's from the brand called Unique. This is the Black Snail Restore Serum. This contains 70% of snail secretion filtrate, so that is a very large amount. For those of you that know about your skincare, especially Korean skincare, you'll know that snail secretion filtrate is known for repairing damaged skin, and this is obviously called the Snail Restore Serum for a reason. So whenever I came back after a long day out in the sun, I would wash my face, then I would go in with this. Immediately my skin would feel soothed, it would feel calmed, it would get repaired wherever damage has happened. Dry skin on the sides of my nose, which I tend to get because I'm an allergy person, so I blow my nose a lot, touch my face a lot. This really helps. If you've got very acne prone skin, you would definitely like something like this because it would help to repair all the cracked and broken skin that you've got. The serum that I've been using quite a bit, I have actually moved on to something else since then, but this one is again half finished. This is the Decay's Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. This is one of the most popular skincare products from South Korea. It sells out all the time. Everyone's got this, and I understand why. It's got a high amount of vitamin C in here, ascorbic acid. I think it's about 5%, which is the normal amount that most people can actually tolerate. I've actually started using something a lot higher and stronger since then, but I will share that with you guys later on. This is another thing that I've been using to fade my scars, fade hyperpigmentation on my face. As the summer months come, hyperpigmentation can reappear on the face, especially if you have got Asian, brown, black skin types. Hyperpigmentation is something that we deal with regularly, and a lot of it has to do with hormones, genetics, ethnicity, as well as the sun. So this one has helped a lot. I use it at night time generally, as it's got quite a greasy texture, so it's best to use it at that time rather than using it in the day. You must use sunscreen when you use vitamin C, by the way, otherwise your skin will get irritated, break out, or you'll get sunburn. And for the whole calming the skin, soothing the skin, the Decay's Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I've said this to you guys 100 times. All of you need this in your skincare collection. This is something which is great for calming your skin down when it is incredibly irritated. I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got these red welts on my neck. I shaved my face last night and I actually pressed too hard around my neck area, so now you can see why I've got these red marks. I've used this twice already. The soreness went away pretty much immediately, so all I've been doing since then is just applying this a little bit, and by tomorrow this redness will be gone. Now this is not a moisturizer. This is not to be used as a replacement for a moisturizer either, as it doesn't moisturize the skin. It is literally for calming your skin down, helping it to heal. It's great for after sun care, which is why again I took it to Venice with me, because my dad managed to get sunburn. I used this on his arm. Immediately the redness went down. This is great for when you've been around nettles, your children who are always running into bushes and causing themselves grazes and injuries, blisters in the summer. This is great for that. This moisturizer is definitely one of my favorites. This is like my second bottle now. This is from the brand Perito. This is the Otin Calming Gel Cream. I prefer gel creams over normal moisturizers, to be honest, you guys. It's just because they sink into the skin a lot faster and they are not as rich as other moisturizers. So this one is for soothing and calming the skin, as well as providing refreshing hydration to the skin. Oats is known for calming and soothing down the skin. This actually contains a large amount of oat seed water, and it says for soothing and hydrating dry and sensitive skin. It is a lightweight, fast absorbing gel type cream that provides long lasting hydration, and that's exactly what it is. I use this every morning as part of my morning skincare routine, just because it's so lightweight that I can apply other products on top as well as my makeup, and this doesn't interfere with anything at all. My nighttime moisturizer recently, or has been for the past 2 to 3 months, is this one here, and I have raved about this to you guys in the past. This is from the brand called Neogen. This is the Cica Repair Snail Cream. I've also raved about the Essence, which is still an absolutely excellent product. I just didn't bring it with me today. This one contains 88% of snail secretion filtrate. It is the #1 ingredient on the ingredients list. That just goes to show that it has even more than the serum that I shared with you guys. This leaves my skin feeling like velvet when I wake up in the morning. I apply it to the skin. It feels like I'm applying velvety satin to my face. It's so slippery, but nice slippery, not greasy or anything like that. It absorbs into the skin so fast that I don't get that heavy feeling that some people get from applying way too many creams before they go to bed and waking up in a big sticky mess. This absorbs so nicely into the face that when I go to bed, my skin is not sticking to my pillow. So it says on here, soothing cream formulated with 88% snail filter extract and AC Cica Pure Complex, and hyaluronic acid provides skin with a boost of elasticity and moisture. 10 types of youthberry, pomegranate and hibiscus ingredients help maintain skin's health, and with the addition of niacinamide to help improve skin tone. So basically this does everything for you guys, especially again if you've got acne prone skin. You'll love something like this. It helps to repair the skin. Niacinamide will help with pore care, etc. Amazing product. I've actually nearly finished it. From Beauty of Joseon, this is the Relief Rice and Probiotics SPF 50 PA Quadruple Plus. This contains rice, which is known for brightening the skin. So not only does this protect the skin, it keeps your skin bright and clear as well. I love the texture of this. Very smooth, very soft, very easy to apply. Let me just put a little bit on my hand right there. And it's got a very thin kind of texture. And there we go. Look how quick that was. Immediately it has gone into the skin. It doesn't leave a sticky residue. It's not sticky even though it hasn't even dried yet. And it's just a dream to apply underneath makeup. For those of you that have got really oily skin, you would definitely like something like this. This is a very lightweight kind of sunscreen that a lot of you will love. 2 more products. This brand new one here, which I shared with you guys recently, is from the brand called Haru Haru Wonder. This is the Black Rice Bakuchiol Eye Cream. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived derivative of retinol, safer to use than retinol, less harsh than retinol, but better than retinol apparently. This is an eye cream that I've been using every single day under my eyes ever since I shared this with you guys a couple of weeks ago on my YouTube channel. So if you guys do watch my skincare videos, you would have already seen this. You already know what it's about. I love this. It again helps with the under eye area. I'm almost 40 years old. I have absolutely no wrinkles under my eyes. I have absolutely no fine lines under my eyes, and I intend to keep it that way by continuously using products such as this. It also contains collagen, which is great for plumping out the area under the eyes, because the older you get, the more hollow this area can get, which can give that kind of sunken appearance to the eyes. So this helps to boost that under eye area. It also helps with the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And overall, it's a very nice lightweight product to use daytime or nighttime. I use it generally at the nighttime, but I have been known to use it in the daytime when I've got a little bit more time to get ready in the morning. Last product is another one that I've shared with you guys again in the past, because I know when I share things that are my favorites regularly. This is from COSRX. This is the Lip Sleep Ceramide Lip Butter Sleeping Mask. So it is like a lip balm for the nighttime basically. I use this every other day. I don't use it every single day, as I've got a vitamin C one as well. I'll probably say it's about halfway finished, you guys. This is an excellent product. It feels nice and moisturizing on the lips. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. With the amount of ceramides which are in here, it actually helps to repair the lips. I've had a few instances of issues around my lip area, and that is purely down to the amount of skincare that I test for you guys, because you guys know I get sent a lot of skincare. I test out a lot. Not everything necessarily agrees with my skin, and what I've noticed with me is that certain products, when they get too close to my lip area, I've got sensitive skin, I've got allergy prone kind of skin, I've got various allergies, I get a reaction around my lip area. Every single time I've had a reaction and I get this super dry skin around the top part of my lip, I apply this 2-3 days, it completely goes. When I wake up in the morning, my lips are soft, supple, nourished and repaired. I absolutely adore this product, and you guys definitely will as well. Right, so that's it for my May 2022 beauty and skincare favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.